Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Welcome to Studio Live today and welcome back to Songtember. In this video, I'm going to be recording or attempting to record a live demo here in GarageBand. That's right. So I've got my song idea ready. I've spent the last 4 videos. If you haven't caught up on those, I'll make sure I link in the description afterwards. But I've spent the first 4 videos recording some ideas and getting a bit of an idea down for this song. And in this one, what I need to do is get the chord progression through end to end so that I can start writing lyrics and then working on my arrangement, because we are, what are we? We are the 9th of September. So we are 9 days into our 30-day challenge here. And what we want to do in the month of September is write, record, and release an entire song end to end just in the month of September. So let's get on with it and get cracking. Now, I'm doing something very experimental here today. What I have is I have a second camera set up here, which is my iPhone. You can see it just over there. So this is going to be a bit experimental, but you know what? Live video is good because you either get to see something cool or you get to see a train wreck happen. Hey, it worked. So what I have set up over here is my iPad. Here's my iPad running GarageBand. I've got my Steinberg UR12 audio interface there. My guitar is plugged into that, and that is the sound you're hearing through there. So you can also hear it through my microphone, but if I turn my mic down, you're still hearing the guitar coming on through. So when I'm recording, I'll leave the mic up as I'm doing a bit because I'll explain a little bit about what I'm doing here as well. But if you are new to the channel, by the way, my name is Pete. This is Studio Live today. My goal is to help you create, record, and release your best music. And this month, we're doing that through showing you how I record a song. And I'm actually inviting you to record a song too. If you're not part of #Songtember, then you're missing out. You can jump on board now. You've only got 21 days, so you're a little bit hamstrung, but that's okay. You can join Songtember. Let's come in here. Let's take a bit of a listen to this song so far. So here's my song idea that we've workshopped in previous videos. Let's hit the play button and take a listen. So this is our song idea. We've got the acoustic guitar riffs down there. We've got a bit of a bass idea. We've got some electric guitar we've brought in there. And then I've tried working on some vocals so far. But what I did is I did this section and then I took all of this away and then started working on it sort of solo. So I started just sort of playing around with the parts, because what I need to do is work out what the end-to-end chord progression and arrangement of this one is going to be. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to solo this guitar track like that, and I'm going to record end to end. So what you might have noticed here is that I've got myself a bunch of extra tracks. So all I've done with this is hit the plus button here and then come into my song section and give myself like 182 bars. You can't see that there because of the contrast of the camera here, but it says 182, trust me. We'll tap out of there. And so what I'm going to do is we're going to set up and start recording. Now, I'll explain what I'm doing as we go along here. And if you have any questions and you are here live, then give me a shout and let me know what your questions are. I'll be happy to answer those as we progress here. But what I want to do is just continue on here and record this track. So we'll come back to here. I'm going to hit the big record button here. Make sure our metronome is on, and then we'll start this. So the first section of this song, now I'm recording direct through my guitar, so that's going into the guitar input there, so I can keep talking and it won't actually go on the recording. But the first section, try that again. Ready? And now what we're going to do is, hang on, we'll pause that. So that's the first section there, and that's what we've recorded. So now what I want to do is add in the next part. But the next part is going to be these sort of muted chords that are going to go along for a bit. Am I tapping that and making that bounce around? That's okay. Like I said, very experimental here, but that's okay. So if I come back over to here, oof, like so, And then what we'll do is we'll line ourselves up at this bar that we were about to get to, and I'll record this next bit, and I'll give you an idea of the vocal pattern that I've decided to go with for this song, because I've changed things around a little bit. So we're set there. This is going to be, actually what I'm going to have to do, we'll go back a couple of bars here. Oh, that's not going to work either. I'm just going to have to be really quick here, aren't I? Yep, I got enough time. Let's do this. We'll hit that one. And day, 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 day. No, I didn't want to do that. Didn't want to change the chord straight away. We'll undo that. Undo. Hit record. Try this again. Day, 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 day. Day, 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 day. Day, 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 day. Day, 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 day. Day, da, 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 day. Day, da, 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 day. Da, 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 da. Death on me, hold on, hold on. It's gonna be a long time, hold on, hold on. Yes, it's gonna be a long, long time. Hey! Back to this familiar pattern. The variation, then back to the, and this time I'm going to play this pattern both times. Da 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 da. Day 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 day. Take that volume up. Day 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 day. Day 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 day. Da da day 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 day. Me hold on, hold on. Gonna be a long time, hold on, hold on. Yes, it's gonna be a long, long time. The bridge part that I've only just written. Da, 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 da. And the ending there, we may slow it down or do something, but I just wanted to get it onto paper. Not paper, you know what I mean, onto a recording now. So that is recorded into GarageBand. I can pop this down for a moment here, and we can come back into our track view, like so, and take a look-see at what we've got here. So yeah, the waveform. So what I did beforehand is I dialed in over here on my Steinberg UR12, dialed in my guitar's what is it called, input gain to about 50%, just to make sure that it was hitting the right levels here, hitting around about 70%, 75%, and then that's what we've got in here. We're getting some weird color things going on here with the iPhone camera. If you're just joining me, this is a super experimental test of how I can use a split screen, and I'm going to play around and see if we can use a better camera for over here, but I'm just testing with my iPhone camera for now. If I can get a second webcam, it's probably going to be better, but there's going to be a bit of a lag between these. So if we come in here and take a listen back to this by itself again. So that section is going to be sounding cool. Let's come down here to where we have the chorus and just take a listen. All right, and we'll pause on that one. So that's set now, because what I wanted to do, the whole point of this one was to get the guitar part in here and get the demo of this recorded so I can start workshopping the rest of it. The problem is that until I get that set, everything else I do I kind of need to wait on because I wanted to get the structure in place. So what I'm going to do now is go away and work on the rest of this, make sure that I know how many bars each of these sections are. So now that I've recorded it, I can literally go back and watch this video, see what chords I play, and then what I like to do is actually chart out the chords. I've done this before on a video, so I won't do it right here tonight. I'll do it off camera, but I chart out the chords, and then what I can do is write some lyrics. So you would have heard there that we don't have any lyrics. We got the chorus, and we've got a few other little bits of lyrics here and there, but we don't have any lyrics ready for the song quite just yet. But that is all going to come in future videos. So if you are doing Songtember, if you're part of the Songtember challenge, then how are you going? How are you going with your song? Where we should be. If you split it up with 10 days for the songwriting, 10 days for the recording, and then 10 days mixing, mastering, releasing, which you probably need to be a bit earlier than that. I'd probably go 8, 8, and give yourself some space. So yeah, you should be getting close to having your song idea down. If you're like me and you're a bit behind, then that's okay too, because I'm a bit behind the 8 ball as well. So that is what I really wanted to do here today. What I might do while I'm here and while I have everything set up is I'm going to grab a vocal mic and I'm actually going to record in the vocal idea that I have here. So here were the original vocal ideas that I had, and we'll just duplicate a vocal track. We'll drag this vocal track up to the top here, and then we'll come out here, we'll solo this sucker in here, and I'll just find where I actually start the guitar, and then trim this down and make sure it's in the right spot. Alright, it's just there, that's where we start it. We'll give it 2 bars lead in, like so. Tap it, tap again, split, split, delete. Get rid of that. So there it should be. Yeah, there's my first attempt. There's where it's actually going to start. That's cool. So now because we have my I'm going to put my guitar down now. I'm going to unplug the guitar. Let's just turn down this volume for a sec. We'll unplug the guitar. Plunk. Thank you, by the way. If you're here live, this is a bit of an experiment, but I wanted to test this so that I can do similar things for the rest of the month with my song writing, recording, mixing, mastering, all the rest of it. Aramasia is here. Amarasia. Oh, I say it wrong every time. And hello to Kiva. Niche. Yeah, hello. So we've got some. I'll jump back in and take a look at this. We've got Unicorn saying hello there, and I've got, hey, can this be done in iPhone with an audio interface, or would it be better waiting and saving for a MacBook? So yeah, I'm doing this with an iPad. I use my iPhone as well, using this exact same setup, and I'm pretty sure that Aramasia has answered your question there as well. And thank you, my friend. Yes, it is pretty fun. It's coming together okay, but we've still got some work to do, which is what we're going to do. So we'll slide this across, and we'll bring in this audio interface across a little bit here. So if you haven't used an audio interface and a mixophone before with an iPhone or an iPad, as we're discussing here in the chat, this is what we can do. Sorry, I'll just remove that. This is what we can do. So we can grab an XLR cable, which I have here. There's a bit of a lag between this camera and that camera, by the way. So when I go like that, it takes a second to get in there. Just the nature of using this setup. So we'll plug my XLR cable in to my Steinberg UR12. Oof. That's a stiff XLR cable. Oh. All right, we're in. Okay. And then I'm just going to grab my handheld dynamic mic. This is the AKG D5, which is one of my favorite dynamic handheld mics. And when I sing this, I'll turn this mic off so that we're only hearing through here. But what we need to do here now is come over to my microphone and then make sure that we have this monitored. Tap the monitor button. Check. 1, 2. That may or may not be coming through. Let's tap over here in the top left. Channel 1 is the correct channel, and get rid of that. Monitor is on. So it's on. It's obviously just not turned up that much as I bump the camera. Let's turn this one up. Check, 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 check. Oh, you know what it is? You know what I did just before? I turned the volume down over here on my mixer. Let's turn that back up, shall we? Give us some volume on the mixer. And now, check. Yes. Now we are being heard through this microphone. So I'm going to drop the mic volume over there and talk here. But we're not going to use lead vocals because I find these a bit weird to record to. Let's use the punchy presence. There you go. This gives us a little bit. If we give a little delay, not that much. Little delay, little ambience there. And hit done. Now with monitoring, I've got a video in the works about this. When you're using an audio interface, there's two ways you can monitor. So if I press this direct monitor button, now it's coming through both. So if I turn monitoring off now, it's only monitoring through this. So you can only hear me through the actual, and yeah, I'm going to have to get closer because it's not as loud coming through. But if I come back in here and monitor back on, it's doing both. If I want just the software monitoring, I turn the hardware monitor off, and now we're back to just that. So there's two ways basically to monitor through an audio interface. We've got way too much ambience. Let's go there. So if we come back to our track here, what I'm going to do is, I don't know the words yet. I know some of the words, but I'm just going to sing my way through along with these guitar tracks. Now I've shown this trick before, but if you're using a multi-channel interface, what I like to do is create a dummy track. By duplicating that out. Let me just I'll turn my mic over here on for a sec while I do this. Duplicate that track out, and then on this one, we're going to come in here to the microphone, and we're going to change this one to channel 2. So it's just recording the guitar channel, which has got nothing plugged into it right now. So we just record it as a dummy channel. The reason I do this is that it makes it a heck of a lot easier, because we can now arm up both of these, and we don't want to monitor that one. That's just going to be our guitar humming. In fact, let's unplug that. It doesn't bring any noise through. So we've got that one there. We're not monitoring that. We don't need to monitor our guitar up here anymore. We just need to monitor this one here. And let's just make sure we have that set at the right level. Probably needs to go down a bit. La 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 la. No, a little bit more up. La 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 la. And I'll turn down the mix so that you don't get deafened. All right. Let's just record in this idea, and we'll see where we get to. So we'll come to the start here. We will hit record. It's going to record 2 tracks. And the beauty of this is we can see where we're going here. We can see what part we're up to. Check. 1, 2, ba, ba. All right, I think we're good. I'll turn this mic off now. Pretty long intro, actually. What do you think? Do we need to cut down the intro? Maybe. Let's find out. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. That wasn't anything like what I actually had originally. Let's undo that. But let's come up to the point where we're actually going to start playing here instead. Let's hit record. No. I'm trying to remember the melody that I had in my head that I was singing before. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. That will be the death of me. Hold on, hold on. It's gonna be a long time. Hold on, hold on. 'Cause it's gonna be a long, long time. Hey! La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Hold on, hold on. It's gonna be a long time. Hold on, hold on. 'Cause it's gonna be a long, long time. There's a bit of an Irish feel to this one again. I write a lot of Irish sounding songs, don't I? And there's the Da 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 da. Little interlude part. Hold on, it's gonna be a long time. Hold on, yes, it's gonna be a long, long time. Hold on. Oh, I thought I gave myself an extra chorus at the end. I may be changing that. I may be adding. Stop. I may be adding an extra chorus at the end there. I think we really need to build in there with like a double chorus. I think it was you, Amarase, that was saying, yeah, you had a double chorus at the end. And I often like a double chorus at the end of a song. Anyway, we'll unplug. Let's what's that called? Monitor. Make sure monitoring's off there, and then it doesn't matter what was plugged in and not plugged in. I'll put this over to the side. So this is working out okay in terms of both the song and the technology here. I know it's not the perfect view, but I think the concept is working out. Okay, what have we got here? I think the intro might be kind of lengthy. I think we need to halve it. What do you reckon? Perhaps cut the intro in half or find a way to make it build. Yeah, take away something in the first half. Perhaps, yes. Hello to Kiva. Ah, yes. Your name is Irish. Nilachi. Okay, gotcha. You're Irish. This is a good video. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, a little bit experimental here just to get, but it's good. It's good to get motivated and do things like this. So I was sitting here tonight going, I could just sit here and drink my Coke and pretend that I'm going to write the rest of this song. But I thought what I really need to do is get the demo down of the guitar and then add in some vocal. And then once I know the structure, and you're giving me help here right now by saying things like this, shortening the intro and lengthening the end, and that's the sort of thing that I'm going to start doing. So I'll take this away at the end of this video and start doing that so that when you see me again, we'll be good to go. Coke, no sugar. If you'd like to sponsor Studio Live today, let's talk. I'm pretty cheap, probably, a 24-pack a week, and we can do some business. Alrighty, so yes, so thank you. So I'm just going to check here and see. Yeah, so thank you for the feedback on that. So let's jump in and take a look now. I'm just going to test drive some more of these features that we have. I don't know how to make that one bigger, and I can bring myself over here. Can I swap that one to be the bigger one? Maybe I can just remove myself from the stream. I don't want to do that. I might break something. We'll just do the side-by-side thing. But what I will do is, because we've done our recording now, and we're just going to do a little bit of playing around. We'll just bring our camera over here. Whoa, sorry about that. That probably is looking really shaky. Looks like I'm like one of those investigative journalists, reporters that are chasing someone through the streets. Oh, I'll move these cords out of the way and get my iPad in view. Not quite. Thrilling, right? All right, we'll go with that. So what we would do from here on in is we would find the start of our song and make sure that that is the start. Now, I had 2 bars there, but I had that sort of mishap there. So I'm going to go to there, and this is... So there's the first one. Yeah, so the variation of it's okay, and when you hear it with the full band, it's all right. So I'm going to consider that one. I may take it out, but I'm going to leave it in there for the time being. Let me just see if I can turn the brightness down on this screen so we can see it a bit better. That's going to be better, isn't it? There you go. Your blues are actually blue now. So yeah, I'll think about whether I remove that. Now, here's the point where our vocals did come in. We'll hit play on that. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yep. Cool. So I'm liking all of that, but what I would probably do is right here at the end where I wanted those extra choruses, I do need to expand that out. So I'll probably just re-record this end section in a moment, probably off camera, just to do that. What I could do is I could do some complex kind of copying and pasting and cutting and chipping. But I was talking about this with someone during the week, and it's related to another topic I'm going to talk about again soon, which is noise and noise reduction in noise in your recordings. And the point here is that sometimes it is so much quicker to just re-record a part than to try to fix something in the mix, to try and remove noise, to try and do something else. I mean, you saw how quickly I recorded these two, and obviously these are scratch tracks; they're not going to stay. But yeah, it in terms of removing something after the fact, it's a better idea to get it right at the source, to actually record it in up front. So that is probably what I'll do here, is just re-record this last bit of guitar, but I'll do it where I'm not as awkward, because you can see here, if I come back to here, I'm kind of having to balance over the top of everything here. So I need to work out a better longer term solution for how all of this sets up and how we work it all, but that's cool. So, as I said, next steps that we have here is that we're going to go away. We're going to map out this song. So I'm going to put this in my OneNote document where I do all my songwriting, make sure I know the basic format, the chord progression, and the number of bars per section. I'm then going to come in here to GarageBand and set up all my sections, which I've done a bunch of times before here in other videos, so I don't need to show you that in detail. I'm then going to write lyrics. So yes, tomorrow is lyric day. So if you have any ideas, if you're watching this and you want to drop a comment, let me know any ideas for lyrics. So the premise of the song, if you missed two videos ago, the premise of this song is all about, so that you can hear there that the chorus is hold on, it's going to be a long time. So it's about the fact that things take a long time. A lot of people these days are in a hurry, they're in a rush, they want things done like right now. And the point of this song, or the premise of this song, is going to be that, yeah, it's going to be a long time, and it's a marathon, not a sprint, and all of those cliches. So if you've got any ideas of lines or concepts or things that we could throw in here to make this a little bit interesting, then let me know and we will get onto that. So that is going to do it. Oh, Carlito, sorry, my friend. It's good to see you again here. I know this was a bit of an impromptu stream. Thank you for jumping in and saying g'day. Now, I'll go back up to the pronunciation. Nilinchi. Kiva Nilinchi, you have a nice voice. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And yeah, ultimately, I appreciate your kind words and your support as well. So yes, we will be back again tomorrow. We're back every day here on Studio Live today. If you are new to the channel, I release videos every day. Some of them are short tip videos, some of them are longer live stream videos like this, and some are somewhere in between tutorials and things on GarageBand, mobile recording, songwriting, anything audio and video related. In fact, just today I shot my mobile video recording setup video, which will be out within the next couple of days. And I also did another video all about speed thinking sessions. So how to use speed thinking in your songwriting. So look out for both of those. And yeah, let me know what you think of this song and if you have any ideas on this one. But until next time, I will see you on the next video. Cheers.